And here it is in all its glory, my finished XP build. Now, originally I was going to paint this front sort of casing, but I decided on something that back in the day, all PCs were all cream. Now, it's been Retrobrighted, it's not perfect, but it's a lot better than what it was. Also, what I've done, as you've seen in the intro, is I have got like a Blackwood effect. Now, back in the day, my PC was cream and all the furniture I had in my parents' bedroom, not my parents, my own bedroom. I didn't live in my parents' bedroom. That sounds weird, doesn't it? In my own bedroom, I had Blackwood effect sort of furniture. I started off with pine, like we all did, I think, and I ended up with the black sort of wood effect. Now, what I used was this. You can just see that on the camera there. Don't know how well that's going to turn out. Design Foley DC Fix. I got 2 meters of it for £11 from Wilko's in the UK, and I am quite happy with it, to be honest with you. The only thing I need to do now is I haven't connected the HD light and the power light. I've got the XP sticker back on it, and you may have seen from the intro, I do have a bit of a sort of patch where, you know, it's as I say, it's not perfect, but I'm going to get an Intel Inside sticker for there as well, because the other one ripped when I pulled it off. But yeah, well happy with it, well happy with the finish. Easy to apply. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take you to a run through of how I've done it and how I ended up in this position. Right, so firstly what I've done was I masked off the blue, because I wanted to sort of try and light it up, but it didn't work out in the end. Masked off the blue, I took the CyberMax sign off separately. And originally what I'd done was I applied 12% Bee Blonde peroxide to this casing, and then I put it in a bag. So after around about 3 hours time, I went to check it, and it was sort of working, but what I found out was it started to sweat as well, so there's quite a lot of moisture building up in that bag as well. So I took it out the bag and I applied another coat of peroxide. Now this peroxide is 12%, like I've said. It's Bee Blonde, and I got that from Wilko's also. It's the UK's #1 blonding brand. So yeah, after another treatment of that, it was back out in the sun for a further, I think it was 4 hours. It was about 4 hours. And then when I come to get it around about tea time, to my surprise, all the yellow one had gone. So from what I'm left with now, I'll just put a picture up of what it looked like before I'd done it. And now we're going to look at a photograph of what it looks like when it was finished. Now, as I say, it's not perfect, but it is a hell of a lot better than what it was. And also, if you're going to do this kind of retro bright treatment, please wear gloves, because as you can see now, I'll just put a picture up. It does burn your skin, and it didn't hurt, and it wasn't really bad, but you know, you just don't really want that irritation on your skin nowadays. So yeah, and then all it was, as I say, afterwards was a black wood effect vinyl wrap, and which was very easy to apply, as you can see in this video now. Very minimal bubbles and stuff like that. And what I'm left with is now a computer that was thrown away in the bin a couple of months ago. Okay, the internals are not quite the same, but look at it now. To, you know, if you've seen the previous video on where I rescued them, you will see that it is a hell of a lot better. And what I must also apologise about today is, look at this. Can you see the perspiration? This room is like a bloody blast furnace. Like that. I don't know how that's going to show up on camera. So yeah, so this as well, I forgot to mention this little plate was missing, so I've got one off another computer, and I've just slightly glued it as well. So I was going to have 2 drives, but I thought no, just have the one. The floppy disk drive is connected and probably won't get used, but you know, hey ho. Now, I was given this by a mate the other day in work. We have all heard of Duke Nukem at some point, but I have never ever seen this game before. Duke Nukem Manhattan Project. And it is not like the normal Duke Nukem that we know. It's like a 3D sort of side-scrolling game. So I'm just going to show you basically before I end the video and wrap the video up. And RGB speakers, still going strong. Keyboard from Takors, lovely. And basically, I'm just going to show you what this game is because I've never seen it before. In terms of upgrades for this as well, I don't know if I'm going to upgrade it any further. This is the machine I've been after for a while. And if you've seen in the first video when I rescued this and its little sister in the bin, originally I thought it was a 386 486, but it's a Pentium MMX. So that is going to be, well, that project is ongoing because I'm finding it quite hard to install Windows 98 on it, if that makes sense. It is up and running, it runs, it powers on. The graphics card is a little bit sketchy, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, so I may have to go and buy another graphics card, which I've had a look on eBay and they're about a 10 or stuff like that. So yeah, that's another project on the go, and I've got various other PCs on the go as well, also as projects. So what we're going to do, a bit of volume, and as you can see, well, I don't know where it's going to show up on camera, but the display on this is absolutely beautiful. What are the keys here? Well, what are the keys? Oh yeah, here we go. So yeah, it's a 3D sort of side scroller. You can do all sorts of moves about like this and whoops. And what I like about this is when you go into this building, it goes all translucent. And then you go sort of like that way. So it's a different Duke Nukem to what I know. And it's absolutely beautiful. The graphics are absolutely beautiful. Slow that down a little bit. Quite tough as well. It's a good day to die. Who said that? That was Travis. Oh yeah, there we go, with the ladder. Oh yeah, I've turned all the voltage generators off. So we should be able to get back down this ladder and step in the water. Yes. I don't know how well this is going to run on a normal sort of say graphics card, but on this 580 Nvidia, wowzer, lovely, absolutely lovely. But yeah, I'm gonna have some fun with this game. I'm quite enjoying it. Like, I think all the games like this as well. So yeah, there we go. What's it called? It's called, yeah, I might as well save that. It is called Duke Nukem Manhattan Project Total Mutant Mayhem. So it's Windows ME 98 2000, Pentium 2 350 or faster, and we've got a 2x AGP recommended as well. So yeah, it works really well. Works really well. There we go. So yeah, that's it for this video. It was only really a quick one just to give you an update on what was going on with the PCs I found. As I say, I'm quite happy with it. I am really happy with it, in all honesty. It just blown me away. As I say, I've got the wireless keyboard, I've got the wireless mouse, I've got the light up mouse mat. I've got a very nice looking monitor. Now this monitor, I've mentioned it, I think, in the past. I've got a PC just behind me there, which is going to be a video soon. Got a few upgrades for it, and it did belong to me dad, and it has never ever been on the internet at all. And it runs Windows Vista, and also it's got a weird HP Pocket Media Bay drive, which I've never seen one before. But I think I've mentioned it in the past, and it deserves a video because, as I say, that little baby has never been on the internet. Righty-ho. So all that's left me to say is thanks for watching as always, and I'll catch you in the next video.
Nice shooting, son. What's your name?
Chewy.